You never know what can happen. Even though he's trailing in the match by 15, convert the spare here, strikeout, shoot 202, and make Ray Vervink show up in the 10th frame. Also keep in mind, like you alluded to earlier, in the round of 24, we're going to cut to 12.
12, and then
the highest, 4 highest losing scores will advance.
Right, and make a field of 16, the round of 16.
So every pin counts.
Finish it up.
Our highest losing score to thus far in the tournament is 179. Vincent Trong can strike out and shoot 202.
179 was in week 1. That was Robert Grace.
That shot there puts Vincent in the 190s with reasonable count.
Make a mark. Make a mark.
Again, I think 202 may be a pretty tough score to beat in terms of being on the losing end. That just might get him into the round of 16.
You know, Vincent in that 8-game qualifier, first one out of the chute, he bowled a 127. 127 still managed to make the round of 24.
But he finished so strong though with games at 224, 247, 245. And if it wasn't for him shooting 700 the last 3 games, he never would have made it.
No. Good finish for Vincent Trong. Bowls a 192. A double up for Ray Vervink. The 5th seed. Has he got 3? Yes, he does. And again, we're seeing here, as we talked about when we first came on the air, the experience paying dividends. We saw it in week 1. We're seeing it here. We saw it with, Copon winning, number 4 seed. That was legit. Here's the 5th seed again, the experience paying off.
Yeah, you alluded to it before about how important the experience level is, and you also talked about how much experience Ray has worldwide.
How big is that?
If you go back and you look at the start of the match and look where Ray was playing this right lane, you could see the adjustments that he's made throughout this match. Remember, he got off to an open frame start to start this game. As you see him leaving the pocket 7-10 and taking the 10 out late. But you're right, man. It's all about experience at this level. And experience pays such a huge dividends for the players that have been here before.
Ray Vervink bowls a 216 and the number 5 seed from Whitby, Ontario. Former member of the Canadian national team will move on in this 2nd week. One more match to go. This is the TSN Classic Bowl Championship. It's game 3 on the 2nd week, the TSN Classic Bowl Championship. And our matchup features 6-seeded Mark Deckman from London, Ontario, against Omar Cruz, who comes in seated 19th from Scarborough, Ontario. Matching each other with back-to-back spares and strikes up in 3 as we look to declare our 3rd qualifier on the 2nd week of the TSN Classic Bowl Championship. You know, when they're playing that 8-game series to qualify, or in any tournament, I've often heard it said, you don't play against the other person, you're just playing yourself. You're trying to build up the best pin count to qualify. Oh, that was a great late tap, man. That was a great late tap. But when you get into this situation, now it's match play.
Just a little bit high on this shot here. Chips the 4 into the 9, avoiding the split. But I mean, Vic, this is this tournament is two different events in one. The 8 games of qualifying is a marathon.
Right.
We're in a sprint now.
Okay. But does your psychology change? Are you playing the other person, or are you still playing, as they say, yourself?
In qualifying, you're playing yourself. I mean, you're basically trying to qualify in the top 24. Okay, since you drop all pins once you get into the match play portion of the event.
Right.
I mean, really, depending on your skill level, it really doesn't matter if you're 23rd or 2nd. And we saw that in our first show with Joe Kayak beating a number 2 seed. Okay, so once all the pins are dropped, hey, all you want to do is be in the sprint now, and that's what this is. The sprint is on. These players know that it's one game, do or die, and they have to make the adjustments on the fly. They got to make them quick, and there are no room for errors.
Mark Deckman back-to-back strikes here in 3 and 4. Now, the other thing that I see in the games that I've covered, if it's baseball and the pitcher likes to work quickly, the guy will step into the box, batter steps out, steps in, steps out, trying to throw off the rhythm. If I'm a fast player and I want to get up there, Mark Deckman right now is driving me crazy.
I mean,
no, seriously. I mean, you know what I'm saying here.
Absolutely. We've got a player on our tour by the name of Patrick Allen who is notoriously slow, but that's something that internally you just have to deal with, and it can't factor into your equation.
Come on, let's go.
Now he wrapped it around the 10.
Good shot. He has not missed the puck yet. 10-pin, 10-pin, double, 10-pin. That's kind of the mindset going in. You know this about the player. Somebody's a little bit slow maybe. You're a faster player. Hey, you need to somehow gear down. Just get it into your in the middle part of your game that the person that you're going up against may be a little on the slow side, and
you deal with it.
You just gear down.
Okay.
Hang on.
And it did hang on for him, so another mark, a spare in the 5 for Mark Deckman. Omar Cruz has one perfect game to his credit. Boy, that 10-pin's nailed there.
Yeah, well, after this game, we're going to have an exorcism for the 10-pin because it's really starting to get annoying. I think we need to put it to rest once and for all. Players are bowling a pretty nice game right now, but the 10-pin is really standing in the way of the players stringing together a lot of strikes, and it's not just on one lane.
And that's going to hurt Omar Cruz as he pulls the open a 9 here in 5, sits at 87.
And this went from a 9-pin match to a 21-pin match with that shot right there.
Well, that opened in the 5th will tell you all you need to know. Look at all the marks for Mark Deckman through 5.
Hi everybody, I'm Randy Peterson, a 13-time winner on the Professional Bowlers Tour. Today we're going to talk about how to increase ball speed. For those of you that would like to learn how to throw the bowling ball faster, maybe knock 4 pins down, it's real simple. It all happens in how you push the ball into the swing. You want to increase speed, get that bowling ball, shove it out there, get it going. That's going to make the feet run after it. We want to create speed with our body momentum going to the foul line. Watch this. You want to get the ball moving, you want to create some more ball speed, get it into the swing early, chase after it, instant velocity.
And Deckman very much in control, marks in every frame, and back-to-back strikes up in 6 and 7.
Omar Cruz down by 43 through 7.
As we say, you know, you can't lose. If you are Omar, you can't lose focus here. There still is a chance to pick up a high losing score and make the round of 16.
He's lost some confidence. He's lost the pocket, and now looking at his third open frame in 4 frames.
Tried to bounce it off the back wall, didn't come for him, so another open for Omar Cruz.
Trying to slide the 2 over into the 10. The ball takes out the 4, but just catches a bit too much of the 2-pin. Mark Deckman has got his foot on Omar's throat, and he is in cruise control right now.
Or he's in control of Cruz. I think that's what it is.
I like the way he played off that. Give me a high five.
Well, there you go.
Come on.
Yeah, we see that all the time. You know, your opponent takes a little bit of the pressure off of you. You get a little sloppy, and that's exactly what Mark Deckman did right there. I promise you, if Omar Cruz was stringing strikes and keeping pressure on him, that shot probably wouldn't have happened. But he's going to get one of these. He's going to still be in the 200s. The best Omar Cruz can shoot is 184.
Oh, bounce it out.
So an open frame in 8. For Mark Deckman. And a 40-pin lead.
Come on. One ball. Come on. One ball.
Love the self-talk. That preparation you talked about. You know, it's like that routine, that golfer's routine.
Oh, you see it so much now in so many sports.
Mark's very deliberate, but you know what? He gets everything in order, and then he delivers the bowling ball.
Oh!
Nice.
Man, he torpedoed that 10.
Yow! That was a really fast messenger. Check this thing out. All right, we're going to look at the head pin. It's going to go to the sidewall. Watch this. There it is, right there. Here it comes. Torpedo.
Yeah.
I love it.
That was a headbutt. That was. That was a headbutt.
That's beautiful. That was a headbutt. There you go, Omar.
Yeah, nicely done, sir.
You never know. Finish strong. You shoot 184. It would be the second highest losing score we've had in the round of 24.
Yeah, so far it's Vincent Trong who we saw this in the previous match at 192. That's the highest losing score so far in 2 weeks.
There you go.
Very nice. You know what? I like this. I like as much bowling as I've seen now over the years. I just like a big finish. I like somebody regroup and say, rather than just throw it away.
Sure.
And say, that's enough, you know.
Hey, you still got to finish with your head held up high, and why not finish strong? Strike out in the 9th and 10th.
It's too easy just to pack it in,
Hey,
right?
absolutely.
It says a lot about you.
You notice he's not rushing it either.
No.
I'm going to get my TV time, and I'm going to step up at the 9th and 10th and strike out. Show Canada what I'm all about.
Oh, man. You can take that right back to Orlando, okay?